Mogos Ayele, who works in Mekelle University, says that he used to lead his and his family's life depending on the monthly payment. But now he speaks his families are at risk since he has been left out of salary for about 2 years now. He also added that many others are employed.
ኣብዚ ዋርድያ ንሰርሕ ኣለኹ ሞ ናይ ዳርጋ ንውሕ ዝበለ ዓመታት እውን ናብቲ መከላከያ ፀኒሐ
I've been working here for a long time as a security guard. I used to lead my life with a monthly payment, but now my family's life is at risk because I am out of salary for more than 20 months now due to the war.
Mogos also speaks that large number of people were working in Mekelle University and used to lead a good life before the war broke out. However, now all the staff members are traumatized since everything in the institution is closed.
ቅድም ክብል ዝነበሩ ስራሕቲ መሰረት ናብሩ ጽቡቅ ኮይኑ መርሕ ነርቱ ዋርድያ
All staff members in this institution used to lead good life, but after the war broke out, we are forced to lead dreadful life as we couldn't get our salaries for about 20 months.
Another staff member, Dr. Mu'az Hadish, who teaches economics in the university, says the discontinuation of salary for about 20 months has forced civil servants in Mekelle University to lead miserable life for more than 20 months like other Tigrayans.
Staff members or mainly civil servants mainly depends on their sources on the salary income. They don't have other alternative sources of income as you normally know actually. So the other sources of life had been very difficult to get more income since all the businesses in Tigray has shut down. And the other sources had remittances from abroad, but the remittances could not also come easily into Tigray unless otherwise you pay a commission. So the money you get from friend or from relatives from abroad should be also commissioned, and then the commission, the amount is also lower than what you expect.
Dr. Mu'az also speaks that Mekelle University belongs to the federal government and every staff member serves the institution. But he says every course of action was collapsed after June 2021. He added that 50% of office equipment, laboratory machines, books in Qalamino and Meles campuses are whether looted or damaged. According to Dr. Mu'az, the institution could not provide services for more than 20 months now, and says some of his colleagues have lost their lives and others are engaged in a small business while others were forced to flee to other areas.
As you said, this institution belongs to the federal government, not to the regional government actually. So the services we provide were more or less teaching and learning program, and we also conduct scientific annual researches. We also conduct publication. We also offer community services like short-term training and consultancy services. Beyond that, there have been a number of programs and projects that support the local community in Tigray as well as an Ethiopian community actually. So all the services that have been offered by this institution has been stopped and interrupted. Particularly since the war broke out. I can say that the institution which belongs to the federal institution itself have totally destroyed or collapsed and stopped its services. Most of the machineries, most of the office equipment in some of the campuses like I think Qalamino campus and Ukiha campus are more or less, I think like more than 50 or more than 60% damaged. The staff members, some of them they have died, they have lost their lives. I know my colleagues have died and then
Dr. Mu'az also calls the concerned ones to play their role in restoring the university into its previous services, to withdraw non-ENDF forces from Tigray and work with full integrity on the clarity and immediate implementation of the peace agreement signed in Pretoria.
That's why we came into this agreement, since the problem is very clear and it has been common and normal for anyone. So we have entered into this peace agreement actually, and then I think the main thing is that we have to implement in the way that this agreement is contextualized. Activities left by the federal government to be done mainly in our side. The university should be restored by now, should be assessed by now whether it can still continue in the way that it had been or whether there should be any clarity and clear communication between the two negotiating parties actually.
The universities in Tigray have been out of services for about 2 years. In addition, the situation and the whereabouts of their staff and students yet remain unknown.